I won't say a lot about David's background. As you know, he's a distinguished Army career. He was commander of CENTCOM, commander of ISAF, commander of U.S. forces in Afghanistan, then was director of the Central Intelligence Agency.
I was always trying to build or to refresh my own intellectual capital. I mean, that's what you do as the director of the CIA, is you are consuming and constantly just trying to stay as current as you can on what is going on in the world. But what you have to do is get the big ideas first. We had a whole series of big ideas. If you then implement those big ideas, the structure sort of falls out logically, and I think the way you operationalize those is a more rational method of managing people, developing them, and all the rest of this.
Sometimes you go to a Deputies Committee meeting in the White House and people are making distinctions in Washington that you know break down out there on the field. The Nick is pretty outward facing, and that was good, because the things, if you're trying to look out more than a year or two, none of that classified stuff helps you very much. You really need to be in touch with the experts, the people who are thinking about the future, who are trying to, in some cases, making big bets on the future. And I found that really a rewarding piece of the work.
My personal view is that we should not be able to compel manufacturers of IT devices to create a back door for law enforcement or intelligence community use, because the bad guys are going to find it. Having said that, I also believe that we ought to be able to crack everything that is out there, but we just shouldn't talk about it.
And I think one of the big paradoxes is that all this great IT stuff that was designed to connect people now segments them, now lets them live in their own little echo chambers and hear only what they already knew or already liked. I don't see kind of an end to that either, and it does worry me very much as we go forward.
I would characterize the foreign policy that has emerged as more characterized by continuity than by change. Russia unquestionably set out to undermine our confidence in the election, in our democratic processes, and arguably to put a finger on the scales in favor of one candidate over the other. Facts are facts. Again, when the intelligence community says we have high confidence in a particular assessment, that means that it is, to the best of everyone's ability, very, very accurate. That doesn't mean that the community always gets it right. So I think we have to be very, very measured about what is possible on the reconciliation front. And I think we have to recognize that we're going to be engaged in Afghanistan for a very long time to come. I've said that the fight against Islamist extremists, sort of globally, is a generational endeavor, not the fight of a decade, much less a few years. You'll make progress in some areas, you'll actually be able to dramatically reduce in some, but you're going to have to keep going in a variety of others, and you have to go after them wherever they are.